Okay, so this is a chocolate melting pot set. It comes with instructions as well as 2 extra little fuses to be able to use with this, and then it has the cord. Now, one of the things I love about this is the little melting pots, and it comes with 2. They are easily lifted at the base. So let me show you. This is what the base looks like. Now, on the bottom end, it's got these nice little non-slip grips for your table. It's on the side is where you plug in your cord. And then what's nice is you can turn on either side or both to heat up. And then you can also set the temperature. And the temperature gauges go between 86 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. So depending on if you're melting butter or chocolate or cheese or doing other candies or other stuff where you need specific temperature so that you don't burn it or damage it, you can actually control that really easily with the knobs. Now, because these lift out really nice and easy, then if you need to like clean these out for any reason, super easy to do so. These are non-stick pans, so it's really easy to clean out, and they have little glass lids on here, so that way while it's melting and everything, you can have the lid on your little pots. Now, when it comes, the handles are detached, so you do need to screw on the handles. It comes with everything. It just takes a few minutes, and super easy to use. So let's kind of do a little demonstration. So I've got some tempered melting chocolate right here. We're going to dump some into the pot, and we're going to turn it on. So the light turns on, and I'm going to kind of set it mid-temperature. Now, this melting pot does heat up really fast and consistent heat on here, and it keeps your melted food at that consistent level. So if you're doing a fondue night, whether with cheese or with chocolate, you're not having to remelt the chocolate over and over again. If you're doing candy making, you're not having to reheat it up and melt it over and over again, which can cause it to be overcooked. It will just keep it at that consistent temperature, which is really nice. So you just kind of stir it, and as it's heating up, and that will start melting down. And I'm just going to take a little apple here. We're going to cut this. Okay, this apple's a little harder than I thought it was going to be, but we're going to cut this apple into little chunks, and then we're going to dip it in the chocolate here. Okay, so when you're specifically dealing with chocolate, as per the instructions that comes with, they recommend setting the temperature between 122 and 140, and then stirring frequently while the chocolate is melting, and you get this beautiful consistent melt. And then once it's melted, turn it down to 104 to keep it in the melted state. But this will basically, it'll keep the chocolate melted so that you can do what you want with it without it continuing to cook the chocolate, which could result in burning it. Because chocolate is a little bit temperamental. You don't want to overcook it because it kind of will burn and curdle on you. So you just want it to get to that level and then stay there. So if you're doing other materials like butter or cheese, you'll have to play around with which temperatures work the best to melt it at, and then keep it at that status quo. As you can see, now it's heated. So if I was now going to say drizzle this chocolate over something, I can lift it up, and then I can go and drizzle the chocolate wherever I want it, put it back down. If I'm doing stuff where I'm dipping, like fondue, or making stuff where I just need to keep the chocolate melted, then I can leave it right here. So it makes it so convenient. And then, look at that, isn't that beautiful? I'm going to dip in a little apple slice for some beautiful melted apple chocolate dipped apple. And this is perfect for like fondue nights, as well as I'm going to use this a lot for candy making. We're in the fall, and I'm going to be doing some caramel chocolate apples, and I can have my caramel on one side and my chocolate in the other, and it's all ready to go. And one of the things I do like that I've noticed since using it is even though the inside part right here is heated, the actual base and sides stay cooler. So it's safe to use even if you're using this around like younger, like my kids or anything. I don't have to worry about them bumping up against the side and getting burnt. The only part that gets hot is that inside base plate. And then you are just ready to go.